Hey guys, Jay from the future. Before the video starts, I want to tell you guys this video is actually recorded in late November. I know this is technically day 3 of Jay's 12 holidays, and they're all supposed to be about December, but I never got a chance to edit this video before December, so I figured, okay, I'll just include it with the rest of Jay's 12 holidays. I just wanted to explain that to you guys. I know it's nothing big, but I felt as if I should still make it clear so there's no confusion. Alright? Enjoy the video. Happy St. Andrew's Day! Today we're gonna eat sheep guts! Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special holiday edition of Why Not? Today, at least when this is being recorded, is November 30th. November 30th is a special day, not here in the States, but in Scotland, because it's St. Andrew's Day. St. Andrew's Day is the patron saint day of Scotland. It's kind of a day for almost every Scottish person to be proud of their heritage, you know, wear kilts, drink beer, or Irn Bru in this case.
So is it kind of like a 4th of July almost?
I was expecting you to say St. Patrick's Day. Because anyone I told about St. Andrew's Day, they all say, so it's like the Scottish version of St. Patrick's Day. First off, the Scots probably hate it when people do that, because St. Patrick's Day is not expressly unique. St. Patrick's Day is just another patron saint day. All the different places in the UK, and then yes, Southern Ireland has their patron saint day. In Scotland, it's St. Andrew's Day. In Wales, it's St. David's Day. In England, it's St. George's Day, and of course, in Southern Ireland, it is St. Patrick's Day. But even in other parts of the world, they also have their own patron saint holidays, like on December 13th, there's St. Lucia Day, which is in Sweden, and on December 6th, or 5th or 6th, there is Sinterklaas, which is kind of like St. Nicholas Day. It's a little different. It's similar to kind of Christmas here, I guess you could say. We're going to do a video on that in a bit. Just hold your horses. But today, we're going to eat something really Scottish. Haggis. For anybody who doesn't know, haggis is basically sheep guts, pluck technically. It's the liver, if I'm correct, the heart, and the lungs of the sheep.
Internal organs.
Yes, that have been ground up, and usually it is left in the sheep's stomach to not ferment, but something just like a sausage basically.
Yeah.
It's like a sausage casing. And a lot of people say it sounds disgusting because of what it's made out of. We're here to see if that's true or not. I've never had haggis, Angie's never had haggis. I cooked this up not so long ago. It smells delicious. It smells like corned beef. I'll tell you that right now. It smells like corned beef.
To me, it smells like dog food.
And you usually have it with potatoes, because the dinner that you usually have haggis with has 2 things: taties and neeps, or tatties and neeps. Tatties are just...
Tatties?
Yes. Tatties are just potatoes. Neeps are mashed turnips, which are actually closer to rutabagas here in the States. I was gonna do that, but I didn't want to have to buy a bunch of rutabagas and bake them up. So instead, we just figured we'll get some potatoes and some haggis. And bonus, I bought some Irn Bru. Irn Bru is probably the premier soda to come out of Scotland. It's really popular in all of Scotland. If you've never seen this video called The Angry Scottish Guy, it's an English guy from what I can tell.
I definitely recommend watching that. It's so hilarious.
I'll put a link in the description. He basically rants all the time about these stores never having Irn Bru. I don't know how many parts of the UK sell this. I imagine a lot of Scotland does, and I imagine not much of the rest of the UK does. But I've had it before. Angie has had it once.
I've tried it. I don't really remember what it tastes like, but I don't think I liked it that much.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to tasting.
Ready?
Cheers.
Dink it.
We're not taking Red and Link's thing. Okay. Cheers.
It tastes like dog food.
Okay. Here's what I'll say.
Oh, no thanks.
The flavor isn't the greatest thing in the world. I do like it. There's something about the flavor I'm not the biggest fan of. There's something about it that I'm just not that interested in.
Dog food flavor.
Not really. There's also the texture, because, we forgot to say, in haggis they also put oatmeal in the ground up guts and such. And that kind of gives it a really spongy texture.
Well, then we're not used to eating sheep.
A little bit of this. Because I do think I like it. I do think if I eat more of it, I'll get a little bit more used to it. I think it's fine with the potatoes. Which is great.
You would have mine.
Good. I'm getting used to it now. I had to get over the texture. The texture is what was weirding me out. It's growing on me. There is something about that I'm still not the biggest fan of. Like, I would eat...
People say the same thing about beer. Acquired taste.
Yeah, I think this is an acquired taste. Now, the smell smells a lot like corned beef.
Dog food.
Dog food to her. Corned beef hash, if anyone who's had anything like that. That's what it smells like to me. Taste-wise, flavor, you can taste different spices in it, and you can also taste meat, but the texture is the weird part. The texture. It's very, very...
It's not like a typical, like...
meat.
Ground.
It looks like a big ground beef.
It's not ground like your typical...
Yeah, like what you do on a taco. It doesn't taste like that or feel like it. Because I think it's because of the oatmeal. The oatmeal in it just kind of makes it a little bit more gooey and squishy and a little bit more... ick. How about to cleanse our palates? Why don't we do this then?
Watch, I'm not gonna like this.
Now I remember liking Irn Bru. Cheers. Wow,
It tastes like ramen.
This is actually really good.
It's only 99 pence.
Wow.
I should have brought my
This is really good.
I should have brought my UK currency with the
Yes.
Tiddlywinkel on it.
Oh yeah. You told me about that.
Yeah, I have a 50 pence piece.
Tell them, not me.
Oh, I have a 50 pence piece with a character from Beatrix Potter. It's a hedgehog named Tiddlywinkel.
Tiggy-winkle.
Tiggy-winkle, whatever.
It's you know, here.
It's
This is
so
good.
cute.
So I haven't had this in a long time, and I remember enjoying it. But I remember last time I had it. Ooh, really fizzy. I had it warm.
Ew.
And this is a weird soda because it tastes.
That's right, because you kept it in your little cupboard under the stairs.
Yeah. It tastes better cold. Because I was reading online too. Someone says it tastes better cold. So of course I put these ones in the fridge.
No.
These taste a lot better cold.
Yeah, you know.
There's a cupboard under my stairs, and this one being a Harry Potter
And
fan.
it's not your typical like just like a little room in the cupboard. No, it goes in and a little to the side. Like it keeps on like declining. It's like huge. My best didn't like me talking about it.
Left you.
But like, so like there's like it goes in and then it turns like a corner and it's like it's low ceiling, but there's like a separate light bulb in there. And that back little corner, oh, if I lived in that house, I would totally turn it into like this little like just reading area, just covered in blankets and pillows and like fairy lights. Oh, it'd be so good. You and your garlic salt.
It's so good. Okay, I will say this. Mixed with the potatoes, the haggis tastes great. Because it takes away some of the texture.
I hate you. I got it in my hair. Damn, this is disgusting.
This is either gonna really offend Scottish people or they're gonna think this is hilarious. Couple of yanks.
I'm sorry, my taste buds don't work.
I'm gonna drink this entire thing. This is really good. This is so much better than I remember. I remember it was good, but I remember there was something about it, I think the aftertaste that I did not like, but I'm not tasting that aftertaste now. Final thing on the list today is tea.
Sponsored by tea. Sponsored by water.
So right now, the tea I'm drinking right now, because I love tea with all my heart, one of my favorite things in the world.
Yep.
This is Scottish breakfast tea from the Taylor of Harrogate's company. Great tea. I love it. It's a stronger tea than some. Different than like an English breakfast and different than like an Irish breakfast. That's if you may have had it before. I love this tea. Angie loves this tea. My friends love this tea. I recommend getting this tea. And I recommend getting Irn Bru. You can find this stuff on Amazon. I found it for like $10, for a few bob. Scotland and Wales deserves love. I love you, Scotland. Scotland, I love you so much. I actually grew up watching a Scottish kids show. It was a kids show. I don't know why there was a Scottish kids show being broadcasted in Arizona of all places.
Charlie and Lola.
That was
British.
English. No, but that makes sense because the British, the British children, the British children's shows and American children's shows kind of have a lot of similarities, and a lot of British children's shows have been dubbed over with English accents. Kind of like, think of Thomas. You know, that's a perfect example of when he's come over here. And England has some of the most impressive children's shows of all time, in my opinion. But Scotland isn't exactly known for that. They do have one. It's called Ballamorty. I grew up with Ballamorty. I thought that show was awesome, and they filmed it at a real town called Tobermory, which is the cutest town I've ever seen. It's a little coastal town, and it's adorable, and it's one of my dreams to go there. Because it looks just like the show, you know?
Oh, I'm going to Scotland next summer.
You know, it's my first time watching a show.
A lot of snow just fell off that tree.
Yeah, it snowed a few days ago.
No, it just started snowing.
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
Last night.
A few days ago, my go-to phrase. It snowed last night, and it's beautiful outside.
It's so
absolutely beautiful. Like Scotland. When it snows. I've never been to Scotland. Alright. Angie, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate the haggis?
Okay, well, like, for my personal taste, I would rate it at 2, but like, because I'm guessing because I know it's not like something I'm used to, I can see how people would like it, so maybe a little higher, but like for me personally.
For me, I'm gonna go with a 7 on this, maybe a 7.5. Because it's good, I will say that. There is a good flavor to it. The texture's weird to me. It's really good with potatoes, I do have to say. It's great with potatoes in my opinion.
Potatoes were great. I love potatoes.
They were just a cheap $1, you know, little packet of instant potatoes.
I don't care if it's potatoes, I love potatoes.
Angie, what do you rate Irn Bru?
Oh, like 8.
An 8. I'm going solid 8.5, like a 9 on this thing. This is great.
Solid 8.5 or a 9, or a 9.5.
Or 10. 11 out of 10.
Yeah, that's very solid.
Exactly. Fight me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode. Click somewhere to subscribe, maybe. Click somewhere to... Thank you. Thank you for attacking me as well.
And attack you with love. Kisses all over your face.
Happy St. Andrew's Day.